In this lesson, we're going to be learning that tune, Strong Enough by Sheryl Crow. Great tune with some nice, intricate finger-picking stuff going on. Some interesting chords, mainly open chords, but you do have that B minor. It's actually it can be called a lot of things. I'm going to call it a B minor flat 6. We'll talk about that a little bit when we get to it. But you mainly need to know D. You do need to know a regular B minor 7. So that's like a B minor chord without the pinky. Let's take your pinky off. You got a B minor 7. We also need a regular B minor chord. We need a G. We're mainly going to be just playing like a G5. So low E string. You're going to kind of let this finger mute the A string. And then you're going to put your third finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. Not worry about the high E. If you're not comfortable with that, you can always play a regular G though. And then we're going to need E minor, F sharp over D. Talk about that a little more when we get to it. G, A major, C. I think that's pretty much it. But most of the tune is this chord progression that you heard me playing at the beginning. Finger picked and also strummed. So you got in the intro and the verses, that's what's going on. Okay, so it's in 3/4 time, so the timing is a little weird on this tune. But we're going to start with this D chord. You're going to pick the root note on the D string, and then you're going to pick B and high E strings together. And then you're going to come back and hit the root note, the B string, and then you're going to lift your second finger, pluck the open string, and hammer it down. So we got like that, nice and slow. One more time. Then you're just going to leave your third finger there and come up here and grab the G that we talked about. You're going to hit bass note, then pick D, G, and B strings. Like that. So we have. Then we go to this B minor flat 6. So it's like a B minor 7 chord, but you're not going to bar anything because you want this G string to ring out. That's your flat 6 of B. So we pick bass note, then G and B strings together, and then you pluck all of them. So it's and then you just go to a simple A chord. Again, it's root, then high strings. And that's that whole phrase, it just repeats. And you know, it's a little faster than that. The tricky part about this when you play it up to tempo is that hammer on and then getting to the G right away. That's the hardest part probably. Okay, so that's the finger picked part. Now, so they do like an intro and then I think they get through it 4 times with the verse, and then you have like these transitions. It's the same chord progression but it's strummed. That's all it is. And this time, instead of that B minor flat 6, you're going to use the regular B minor 7. So you can go ahead and bar it this time. So it's just the D chord. So you're going to pick root note. So it's down, down, up, down, down. And then same thing here. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down. Now since I'm finger picking the verses, I'm just going to strum it, you know, with my fingers any way you want, really. I mean, a lot of people just kind of use like their nail. You could use your thumb. It's a little muted sound. Your nail works better to kind of emulate a pick. So then you do that 4 times. Go back to a verse. Then there's this bridge. It's the only other part. And it's back into the transition. So all that is B minor. So it's down, down, up, up, down. Then you have one hit on the D over F sharp, or F sharp over D. Now the way you play that, play like 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, and then your 1st finger can play the 2nd fret of the E string. You're muting the A string and the high E string. So. And then G, down, down, up, down, A. Okay, so that's the first part. Then we go B minor to C, G to A. And that's it. That's the whole thing, and it repeats. So it's E minor, G, A, B minor, C, again, E minor, G to A, B minor, C, G, A. Then we're back to transition. Okay, so that's a pretty easy part. It's weird though, the timing is weird. Remember the down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Down, up, down, sorry, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down. So you got that, it's like that, this strumming pattern, down, down, up, down. Very common, we've done that probably a million times. But throwing in that extra quarter note at the end of the bar is weird because it's 3/4 time. You know what I mean? But if you got the song in your head and you're listening to it, it will make sense. So after that, you have transition, verse, back to transition, verse. You have another bridge. That was the bridge we just covered. And the only other thing is coming out of the bridge is just the end. So it ends with the bridge. And it just has a D, root note, and then you're gonna pick D, B, and high E strings and hammer on open to hammer on the 2 on the E string. So, and that's how it ends. That's the whole tune. So really, really, really pretty acoustic part. Great finger picking practice, some interesting chords. Strong Enough by Sheryl Crow.